This was a cool reward for a perfect first island, but is it going to be enough? The wind torrent was the second best weapon in the game, but not broken like the ice generator, and it probably still is, because Unfair added very many strong weapons, but not overpowered ones. It's overpowered because it affects all units. Of course, this is a problem when you try to do a perfect run, because normally you can take 1 or 2 bump damage, but no, here it needs to work perfectly, unless, of course, there's a mountain like in the picture, but you cannot do the same for buildings. Also, do you know that you can undo when you get out? I never mentioned that. When you get out of the island, if you add a core inside and then leave the island, you can still undo. But if you click on the next island, then you won't be able to. So, yeah, choosing an island works like entering a mission. It fixes your investment. And I was looking at these 3. I think I figured out how to get through the first island now. It took a while because there's many things to consider. But finally we are through, and much sooner than I expected. Actually, probably the first run with Mafan could have gotten through, but I picked the hardest. It's very tough for me to avoid the hardest missions, because I like the challenge, but if you want to do the maximum score, I don't think I have a choice. I would repeat over and over, hoping for a good roll on the map with the toughest missions. But yeah, after that we were forced to do very tough missions, and yeah, it didn't go well. Instead here I didn't check, but we got lucky with the Psion, so we didn't get the exploding Psion. That's the one we're most worried about. Also, this the Psion that adds actually 1 HP might actually be a problem. But what I'm worried about is the combination Moth and Scorpion was one of the things that I needed to avoid to get the perfect first island. And there will be a couple of more tougher squads, definitely the Secret Squad, and then probably the Zenith Guard and the Blitzkrieg. We'll need to restart even if we get a situation like this, Moth and Scorpion. But for the Hazardous Mechs, this shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. The Armor Psion was in the best possible spot, that is the Tritus, because Acid will remove it. But also the leaders are very easy. Well, this is the hardest probably. So I'm tempted to, usually I like to do Pinnacle as second, but while testing without secondaries, I tried a couple of times, a few times Pinnacle and 1 time R.S.T. with the original weapons. Always took damage even on the easiest missions. Well, not the easiest, but one reputation and 1 power. Always took damage, even more than once in 1 single island. So yeah, the basic weapons are not equipped, and I don't know if the Wind Torrent is enough because I've never used it so early on Unfair. So I'm thinking that we use the fact that these 3 Vec are very easy. There's no webbing, there are no moth, no overpowered moths, and the Starfish could be trouble, but hopefully the Starfish gave us a lot of problem with ranged mechs because attacks diagonally. But with these 3 we should be fine, hopefully. So yeah, the only good thing about the hydraulic legs, respected to the standard, your standard ranged weapon, that the Steel Judoka's one is exactly like this. But yeah, that's why I'm calling it a projectile, the Leap Mech. But the only advantage, they can use it on... also we can test, I never did that, test the mech here. The only advantage, you can use it close to that, and that's going to be helpful, very helpful against the Starfish. So I decided to... I don't think we ever talked much about... I mentioned that I usually want to do Pinnacle as a second to get it out of the way. The Tritus, because it's easier, I keep it as a third, which I found gives us the more problem. Also, 1 time it actually destroyed me, the Tritus. But R.S.T is the problem, is the toughest one usually. But with this composition, I think I should switch them. So leave Pinnacle as a 4th. Luckily we didn't get any tumblebugs. That's very, very good, because the tumblebugs are the biggest issue right now for us. So we'll see, probably we'll get some tumblebugs, and if we get tumblebugs over here we'll keep as a 4th, because tumblebug leader will probably kill the run. And otherwise we do 2, 3 and 4. Let's hope. I might call it perfect Hazardous Mechs, but yeah, I'm publishing as I record it, so I don't know. You don't know if this is the right one, but hopefully it is. I'm being very careful now. So, prototype Renfield bomb, not good. Destroy 2 mountains, kill 7 enemies. That was the basic tough R.S.T. before the update. Now we got many more objectives. Also solar farms. Yeah, these two. Just usual buildings. This, of course, this is the easy choice, but this might make the difference. So, if I pick only the easiest, like this, go these 4, then I might lose on the 3rd and 4th island, because I don't have enough upgrades, enough resources, and yeah, I only myself to blame if I pick only 2 and 4 corporate reputation in one island. So I don't think I can do that. This is a good objective actually for the Hazardous Mechs, huh? And this is a good map if we manage to put this. So Ghana can destroy this, make it void tile. So the problem is that we all push and destroy, so we cannot with other squads you can just let a mech come here and then kill it with 1 damage on this tile, becomes a void tile, and we're good. Of course, if they're not flying. Yeah, also flying. I mentioned moths, I mentioned scorpions, leapers that we destroyed thanks to Ghana. There's also the problem about there's also the original flying back, the only flying back before the update, the Hornet, that I always call Firefly, because Firefly, I think it's one that flies, so yeah, always get those two mixed up. But if you missed the first episode, I sold the pilot to afford the confused shot, which might actually save us, especially with this island combination. So I think we can take that, hopefully. But now I have the issue, do I go for the extra healing or go all in on the wind torrent? Of course, this would be the safe choice, but I don't want just to use the wind torrent as a crutch. This is appealing, but yeah, it's a high threat mission. Maybe I should just play it safe. Or I can also do this, since this is more important for pushing than killing. I might try this. Yeah, I think that's the safest option. The only problem is if we get flying back over here, or the leapers, but if we manage to block them all here, and yes, I'm taking a lot of time because I don't want to restart. That's why I was playing more casually at the first few rounds, but now it's personal. Oh, also I forgot about the Psion. That should help us in theory. Not sure in this situation, but yeah. It's crucial to block them, and this will be a problem. But oh, well, okay. This will be for later, of course. We have, okay, I think this is or we could even do this. That's risky though. This is very risky because, oh wait, I completely forgot to bait the gastropod. Definitely do this. Yeah, this is too risky because we might get stuck behind the void. The void works like water for the gastropod, of course. So we cannot move back. So if we are stuck over here, it would be a problem. So we don't need to kill the Raging Psion, is actually helping us because the Vec will kill each other, but yeah, this is the best start. And of course I want... of course... One Gastropod is here. What? I want to bait the Gastropod, but I'm not sure if I can... Yeah, the Gastropod has 4 chances, so it will pick anything it wants. I think I should just go away and jump from afar, since this is basically arranged, so we can play it as arranged from afar. For movement, unlike the ranged, usually have less movement. For can we do it like this? I think this is the toughest. This might probably be the toughest mission in the run, actually. Unless I just start using the wind torrent. So the problem with the wind torrent is if the gastropod comes here, then there's nothing we can do. Okay, that's helpful actually. We are offering the gastropod one more tile to attack us and potentially destroy a mountain late. Okay, I cannot afford for the gastropod to destroy this mountain actually, because yeah, we'll not be able to do anything about that. We cannot push it off the board. I think this should be the winning move, because yeah, high threat mission plus Subscion means only 5 Vec. If one of them goes in the void, we should be fine. Oh, it counts as interesting. It counts as an environmental kill. That's weird. I never noticed that. So Gana's kill count. No, if it was an environmental kill, it would have been 1, 1, and 1, right? I don't remember. No, I think the game ignores the. I always play with pilots, so I don't remember if you lose the XP that you get. So if this does a kill, there's no one gets XP. But if this if there is an environmental kill, I think yeah, it was split between these two. So it means yeah, I never noticed that. But it means that the game does not count the... That's some help if in case you are in trouble. But no, I did it on purpose. And yeah, I can switch this pilot and see how it goes over here. So I can sacrifice the leap mech if Maxim is on this mech. But... yeah, let's leave it at that. It worked perfectly. It worked too perfectly that I'm worried that I'm messing something up. Kill at these 7 enemies is not an issue with all this damage. We can do much better than that actually. So not having +1 damage now is helping, I think. The only issue is where do I go with this? So well, in case you don't know, I'm thinking about this. That's the perfect pattern. So it will be wasted to use this. So yeah, the problem is that I'm stuck. So I cannot deal with this one. I could block it myself with 7 HP. This will die, but yeah, I want it to block. So yeah, so I'm standing. That's the risk. Risking standing in the corner. Is it worth it? I don't know if it's a good idea. And again, I went with HP because of the Hazardous Mechs, otherwise move is usually more helpful. Yeah, I don't want to ruin everything, but I think I want to get closer, but if I do this, I will die. If I do this, I will be in a very tough spot with the Vec over here. Definitely the Scarab will go here. Maybe should avoid it. Of course, I can just. So yeah, I didn't mention it, but you know that I like to see how things work. So I'm not using the wind torrent right away if I have a solution. If I have another solution. That's how I roll. I want to see if we can do it without. I think it's not worth it. Yeah, if only I could attack this, but... Yeah, if only I could attack it without pushing. I don't think it will be too dangerous. I mean, this will still kill... okay, so I can decide between leaving this one or this one alive. I think I want this. Yeah, I'm taking 1 damage, but... oh, also this one is not going to block anymore, of course. If I don't kill it, that wasn't a good idea, but of course I can just do this. Also, I cannot block too much because I need to kill 7 enemies. Yeah. So if I want, of course, the confused shot is not doing anything. Should I reset? So, yeah, the other idea was to kill with Ganak is the starfish, but this will be alive with 3 HP. I'm more worried about, of course, this one. This is the critical situation, so I shouldn't do it. So if I do this, yeah, and then again, the wind torrent would be much easier. Just do this, and we are good. But yeah, if only I had 1 more movement, it would be fine. I'm playing very carefully just the first turn, then I think we should be okay. Yeah, let's do this. Not ideal, but yeah, you risk getting stuck. No, because there won't be anything over here. And if I do this, yeah, the scarab is just too dangerous because 1, 2, 3. No, it's not too dangerous because I already... there won't be anyone else, right? I don't know, I think it's a bit too risky to attack the scarab. I don't need acid to kill this one. Yeah, let's play it safe. So now we don't have any new Vec emerging for 1 turn. So this is the turn we need perfect. This is the turn we need to destroy the mountain. So I was really worried about the scarab going here. Instead, if I put myself in the way, he cannot. Won't be able to go there. Okay. Then I can use it to block, maybe. I think this is a safe move. This is not a safe move. Should I block it? 5. Also, if you're wondering why the mountains are broken, is the objective destroy 2 mountains. So if sometimes it's random, so sometimes this one is broken and is not helping at all. The other times we get the perfect one. So I should be able, yeah, I can easily block here, or I can block like this. I think it doesn't matter where I go. So yeah, acid again didn't help. And I should start pushing, I guess. No, I should block. Bit worried about this one. So this one can go here, but we can't kill it unless there's something in the way. I think it's safer. Only 3. Why am I worried about only 3? Yeah, this is going too good, so I don't want to waste it. I know that with the wind torrent should be easy, but yeah, unfortunately, if this was a beetle, it would be even easier because it can just go through. But yeah, beetles are actually quite easy. Yeah, it's reminding us that the mountains need to go. That's why I'm being so careful, because it's not just killing the enemies. I need also to solve that. Also, if you do this, yeah, it's dead because it goes into the void. Okay, this would have destroyed the mountain. Also, this, if this was here, could shoot and get the bump to destroy the mountain. Should I risk it? No, because no one can take care of that, right? Without the wind torrent, we cannot take care of it. So I need to do this. A bit low on HP, but we should be fine. I just need to destroy the mountain. Can I? Oh, of course, that's the issue with the... This is another diagonal, so we cannot attack building and building. It means we cannot attack the Alpha Scarab at all with the hydraulic leg. Yeah, that's fun. And that's why the Steel Judoka ranged mech has buildings immune. And I lost the first island. I took 1 damage because I ignored the upgrade buildings immune early. Okay, now I don't have enough HP to block. I cannot make anyone else block. That's not good. That's not good at all. I guess I could ignore it. I have so not having +1 damage means that I can attack. I can attack the mountain without dying. Well, still, we would have only 1 HP if I had this one active because we are not. Did we kill someone? I already forgot. Yes, we killed someone, so we would... 1... Yeah, we still have -2, minus... Yes, we would be... We would be 1 HP. No, we would be dead. If I do this without... No, we would be 1 HP. 1 HP. Anyway. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about this one now. Cannot do much about that. Should probably destroy the mountain. I'm worried that the gastropod then will come here. That's the problem. So if I move away, the gastropod can move up here, and there's not much I can do. I cannot add acid this way. Cannot add acid that way. Of course, I could attack it, but maybe no, I cannot block. If I could block, I could push and then kill with this. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about the mountain thing. Yeah, it's not safe to destroy the mountain yet. Hopefully this will go well. Hopefully. Oh, don't have a choice now. I just need to destroy a mountain. So yeah, it would have been better, of course, to block this one, but yeah, I had to kill that way. Perfect. Okay, so Ghana did his job, even not on turn 1, and got the attention of the gastropod. This one is doing nothing. So attacking us, that's the problem with webbing. So if this was a webbing, if this was webbing, we couldn't do much. Well, in smoke we could do anything, but out of smoke we couldn't do much. Instead, yeah, the fact that it can go away makes everything go very smoothly. So I can just do this, right? Right? I did. I did it. For a second I thought we would lose Ghana, but of course could have left it alive. 1 HP. That was risky. So that's why we need the +1 healing. I did it. Yeah, so the scientist here at the lab was a robotic lab. They probably registered some stuff. Defense lab, yeah. Well, actually, is it a defense lab something that... like a control center? A lab for the development of the mechs, maybe? So yeah, they noticed a bit of an earthquake when 2 mountains were destroyed around them, but... Okay. And now I'd like the... That's why I left the extra HP on the HP. Well, actually, yeah, this proved useful. Also, not having this proved useful. So we didn't actually need to use the wind torrent. Color me surprised. And prototype Enfield bomb is something that go wrong very easily. Especially if there are 3 Vec over here, we cannot do anything. So I'm just worried to over it because I'm worried that I click by mistake. I do not cannot afford to do that. Not after this beautiful mission. Block Vec spawning, that's the problem on unfair that we need to kill to block the spawns. Yeah, R.S.T proving tricky. Kill 7 enemies with the lightning storm should be doable. Yes. Okay, it's all about the maps actually. So these buildings will be very bad. So even though this is technically the grid is the objectives are always easier because they're just defend the buildings, the power grid objectives. But this is actually will be much harder than this one because the lightning storm and the these 3 buildings, these are very bad, especially with our leap mech. Anyway, I took enough. I think that the basic stuff is done. Now we just need to coast on our success. Don't like that. It's a bit too close for comfort. But, I guess I can move around this way. So you can reach this spot. I don't like it, but I like it less if it goes there. So I think that gun objective will be to stay in front. Who's attacking? Who's going first? This one. Let's move away, gun. Yeah, that's so the problem with this map is yeah, on unfair is all about maps at this point for a perfect run. The problem with this map that the flying mosquitoes flying Vec can stay here, and they will be a pain to dislodge if they are the 4 HP. Do I still have? Yes, 3 damage with a bump is 4, but I think. So the problem is if I stay in front, I can block both ties with the smoke. The Vec will not move into the smoke. They know they cannot do anything. I think this is a safe. This is one of the situations in which it's better to just stay back. Because I don't want the mosquito in the corner. If it's here or here, we can always push it, of course. If it's here, it will block us. That will be a problem, though. This is too far away to deal any damage, so I think I want... Yeah. Also, yeah, the wind torrent cannot... If a Vec is here, it cannot push up and down. If a Vec is here, cannot push right. If a Vec is here, cannot push left. So the wind torrent is basically neutralized if the Vec fan out. No, it's not over at all. It's not over at all. If I stay here, can we still... Yes. So, if I do this, the smoke will be very helpful. Maybe I should wait. No, as I just mentioned, I said before that these weapons also push, so we cannot use the smoke on top. It's better to... So with other squads, it's better to let the Vec come here and then add the smoke, so it will be easily neutralized. But with our Vec, it's better to create the smoke with Ghana and then push. So yeah, now we see that Ghana... The first island I found was probably best. Second island, definitely Ghana. MVP. So with Mafan we would have a lot of trouble. Yeah, I was hoping for some good pilot on the first island. We didn't get it. I mean, I'm basically, if I move like this, I'm basically baiting the starfish to come here. Which I don't know if I want to do. Oh, let's do the opposite, of course. Yeah. So yeah, I was hesitating a lot, and that's why, because I knew that was something wrong. But okay, now we got. I wish we knew where the lightning were on the first door. That would help a bit. I know it's asking a bit too much, but yeah, it's very tricky. So yeah, that was the right move. So everything was blocked. The starfish, the mosquito came here, so the starfish had no choice but to stay in the corner. Now we need to take care of that, and we can do it very easily. This is the problem, though. That is the problem. Oh, no, it's not a problem with the confused shot, of course, but again, I'm just, as an extra challenge, trying to use the basic weapons. Yeah, and now we recover back to full with +1 damage each. So eventually we'll be able to deal... The reason I want extra cores, because we'll be able to deal 4 damage and take only 2, and if we kill, we heal all of those 2. Both those. Okay, so this is... can be easily solved in 2 ways. So we can flip this one, we can kill this one and push, or even better, if I... yeah, this one needs 2 HP, this one needs 4 HP. I should probably switch these, so there's no reason. I mean, the advantage of using the AI unit is that can let the Vec get destroyed. So for example, if it was the second turn, yeah, they could block, die and block over here. But right now, of course, it would be a very bad idea. Oh, actually, this is even better. I thought I needed to move out of the way, but if I can go here... Yes, again, the HP is a problem, but we can kill. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, now I need +1 damage back. +2 HP, +1 damage, I don't know. Hopefully we'll survive without these upgrades, but yeah. And you can see that if you do play the first turn perfectly, then the rest of the battle will be much easier. Yeah. Also, I'm so used to all the dialogue, standard dialogue, that if I play without pilots, I'll be missing that a lot. Again, Wind Torrent kills this one and puts this one into smoke, or even better, makes this one block. Doesn't matter though. Oh, kill 7. I almost forgot. Yeah, relaxing. No, we cannot relax. Kill 7 enemies. We cannot block too much. So, yeah, can do this. Not an issue, and we can, thanks to the... So this is basically arranged, so I want to play on the free column. Am I explaining too much today? No, I felt like explaining more because I don't want to lose everything. So I can do this, or I can just kill. Now I wish I had 4 HP, so I could kill it. Make it block and then kill. 4, I think we are fine blocking one. We are definitely fine blocking one. I still want, so if this mosquito, how much? I always forget how much movement do they have. I think 4, the leapers have 5, which is way too much to make them jump. So yeah, flying units should have less movement. The Hornet, I think 5. Is this here better or here? I think I want, yeah, to try to block them. Okay, so one... this is not the last turn, so I don't need to worry. Yeah, I was counting. We can kill these two and we are 7, but of course we have Upsion and of course we have one more turn. So yeah. Try to block a few, but yeah. So this was probably a mistake. This would have been better to leave. So this is something that happens when you see the maps. The dev said there are around 200 maps, but yeah, some patterns, they have fixed the patterns that I have personally approved. So this will repeat a lot. And every time I play on a map like this, I get stuck in the corner. Every single time. Anyway, this time should be easy to get out of this. Let's see, just see the so we could do extra damage like this. Oh, I always forget that the wind torrent is here. We can do this and kill with the double bump. Wind torrent kills the Psion, or set up this one for the lightning, or get the extra damage on myself. The one in the middle. I don't need that. We are good. We should be good. Yeah, it's a bit risky, the thing. Oh, no, I cannot. Oh, I cannot. I cannot add acid attack. I cannot get the bump. Is it risky? Yeah, we got... tempted to reset, huh? So you have 4 mobility, which means... yeah, these are not helping. I cannot push from that... cannot push that way. Not good. Not good. Yeah, so if I had one extra movement, but there's small... I could flip the confuse shot over here. Would be helpful. I guess. So the reason I like this Psion is, of course, that can make weaker Vec kill other Vec with +1, no? But yeah, not going great. I thought we were good instead. Maybe I should do this. I don't think this is helping much, but yeah, one Vec will kill the other. Then this one can just do nothing. Why don't I? Yeah, always overthinking. If I do this, I can just get out and we are fine, right? So this one will kill it anyway. I don't care about that. Yeah, let's play. So I don't need to kill these two. We are done. So usually I don't want to kill the Psion because we will get more spawns, but we are done. There won't be any more spawns. This one will kill anyway. Unfortunately, it won't block. It would be better for us. So I think we are good. I think this is the safest, right? I pressed spacebar. I think I only pressed spacebar by accident once and we were already losing. Yeah, it's on a train mission somewhere. Seems very easy to press it by accident. Apparently it doesn't happen. Also, lightning strike will take down this mountain. Yeah, killing... I think... I don't remember actually if it destroys the mountains or not. Then we'll see in a second. We killed the enemies, so we are fine. That's the only thing I was worried about. So I guess... I mean... I don't need to. I can kill this one. You are good. You are done. Oh. 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 Too late now. Too late now. Yeah, I could kill it if I sacrifice. I could get the XP over here if I sacrifice my own this one. Yeah, not worth it. Can you? Oh, you can reach, but it will destroy by lightning. Almost. So if there wasn't a double pushing, then I could push this one away with the hydraulic leg. Oh well, it's too late now. Should have thought about that sooner. And yeah, we're good. So let's take a look at the mountain over here. Should go destroyed, yeah. Destroyed. Yeah, I wish these animations would play faster actually. The environmental animation are very, very long, especially on the volcano. Okay, we're only 2 out of 4, or well, 4 and then 5. But what is this? Oh, this is the easiest one. So if these two were, if the coal plant was here, I would pick this one in a heartbeat. But okay, this is might be a bad map if you cannot stay on in front here, and if you get like a burrower over here, would be a very big issue. Don't want to do block vex spawning. I don't want to do this for no reason. Risk for no reason. So I guess I'm doing these two. This is just too risky. They only 1 HP, so this is the tanks on Archive, they come alive and help you after 2 turns. These do not. Just the toughest mission. The toughest variant, and of course with the Advanced Edition they added the easier variant that is the VIP trucks on the Triton. They can move whenever they want, twice per mission, but which turn you want, that makes everything much, much easier. Okay, so I need to decide between these two, and I guess I'm doing this. I mean, I don't know when... I think the time pod is already predetermined which island. If you go on the 3rd or 4th mission, the time pod here, if will drop. But let's do it. We see if we get a time pod would be not. Oh, I didn't read. Are the Vec emerging from there? Yeah, you missed that because it's not explained much. But yeah, again, without Ghana, this would be a problem. We need the Prospero, of course. The alternative to Ghana is Prospero because you can just move up, fly over the chasm. Instead, we start behind, so we are fine. That might be an issue. This might be an issue, but we have a shield on the critical tile over here. I mean, we don't have any melee actually. Yes, this one. Yeah, I think I can allow this because I can push away from here. Again, if this wasn't flying, it would be a problem, but if a Vec comes here, I can just fly over and push away. I don't know. Yeah, the shields are in a good spot actually. We got the pod, perfect. That's what I wanted. That's the only thing I was waiting. When the only time I lost the terraformer mission on a perfect 40k run was when I got the time pod. So I planned where to use the terraformer turn 1 and got the time pod exactly in that zone. I couldn't change my plan after deployment. That's why I don't like that these events, also the environment, but especially the time pods, go first. Ooh, that would be perfect. That would be perfect for this. Yeah, really needed, really missing one movement here. Oh, actually I have, yeah, you can see how bad the brute are because this is skilled, so we already has +1 movement and I'm saying I'm missing one every time. Yeah, the brute are very underpowered. This is perfect. This stays here. Turn order, we can use it almost if we push it. Oh, if I do this, yeah, even without the Psion, if I do this, this will kill. I wish I could push. Yeah, that's the problem. I cannot jump over here because of the buildings. This might be an issue, actually. That might be an issue. Did you just emerge? Yes. On this map, they will emerge from there, but... Yes. 3, 6. So we don't get spawns, so we got something emerging. Though these don't count as spawns for next turn, actually. Well, we'll see later what I mean. Yeah, this is a waste of a shield. If I push it with that one... Yeah, this would be a very good time for the wind torrent, both in this direction. No, we cannot do that, but in this direction for sure. Yeah, this one needs a bit of a push. Need a bit of a push. Oh, I forgot. I left the unlimited uses on, so yeah, I would have extra. Okay, so there is a way out. I could do this. Huh? Yes. Could do that, but still. Oh, push this away. No, because this one will be alive. Push this back. Yeah, I cannot deal with that. Okay, now it's a matter of principle. I want to know if I can do it without the wind torrent, then I will use the wind torrent. So if you want to skip ahead, I guess. No, I just cut. And I found the solution without the wind torrent, so I guess... Wait, which one though? Yeah, I can push... I want this one. Yeah, I can push the starfish. And now this can reach, thanks to the skilled thing. And then, yeah, I can do whatever I want with that one. I can push it back or push it down. I think I want to push it back because, well, I guess because of the XP, but also because it will leave the acid over here instead of the void. And of course, this didn't matter at all because it's void. So even without the hornet, I could not do 1, 2, 3 here. Anyway, why is it everything selected? Didn't I already use it? Oh, of course, because they have 5 HP, so yeah, they do the whole map. Yeah, I don't think it's... These are only 3, like the ranged, but this is way too much. So this one in the corner, this is a very bad mission for the emerging hornet. I didn't even notice. This would be very bad, but... okay, so this was the solution. I recovered everything over here, not over here, of course. Should I keep it like this? Or reset the turn and just use the good old... Yeah, I think I proved the point. I think we could have done it, but only because we have been lucky with the enemy variety. Instead, if I use the... Yes, if I use push everything back, I should probably pick it up just in case. Yeah. Oh no, now... Wait. Now the hornet will be a problem, will be in the way. Can I do something? I guess I can use this. Congratulatory message, what did you get? Of course, popular hero. I mean, normally I would have something else over here and I would sell Maxim next turn, but we got... Basically, popular hero means a free reactor core if we give up this one, but... yeah, I sold this one because he had just adrenaline. Mech HP could be handy. Also, destructive, yes. I cannot do that. I need to push this one away. But I'm flying, so I can just... It's the equivalent of blocking, but without blocking. Should I... Yeah, I need to push it away. And now I can do what I wanted to do earlier. And we get full repair. Of course, that's a much better situation than without the wind turret. So I just wanted to play safe. This is an easy mission, so it doesn't matter really. Yes. So yeah, you cannot block. You technically can block if you have 3 flying mech and stay here, then they cannot emerge. Yeah. Also, 3, 5. Oh, I blocked one. So you don't take damage, but no, there's a. I guess if I'm blocking, we got one of these. So if I wasn't here, I think it would have emerged 3 of them usually. Usually it always likes to max out. This is extra if there's something blocking, but also sometimes with the Vec emerging or from the void or from the acid on the Tritos, we get 7 on the field, but they don't count because these are not active. So these 2 are basically a spawn. I wish we could see what's coming up. Anyway, yeah, 3-6. So these will be a problem. I don't need to underestimate them. Also, I need to keep blocking this or just kill it. Okay, so that's the problem. Where do we go? With the shield, we can do this. Without the shield, we can do this, which I think it's a bit tricky. Of course, if I do this, I will die. But this is fine. I should have probably pushed this one to make it kill, but yeah, it's still too early to kill this. Yeah, I wish I could. Now we got too many void ties, so I cannot kill it over here. Oops, I pressed the console key. It's near tab. Below escape to open the console on a US English keyboard, I guess. It doesn't work on my Italian keyboard. If I do this, we should be fine. Yeah, I'm worried about this one. This is a problem, actually. This is a problem. I should focus on this one instead. Yeah, this is just too risky to leave it because it can attack 2 tiles. That's the only basic upgrade that doesn't. The only Alpha Vec that does more tiles instead of only extra damage in his Alpha form from the starting set. So yeah, this is the shields will not be enough. This is absolutely a priority. Although we live in a very bad spot for next turn, but I don't think I have a choice. Just too risky. So I can take 3 damage. I wish I don't want to do that though. And let's hope that the starfish. Yeah, I wanted to block, but oh well. Yeah, only 3 Vec again. We can ignore the Psion. Yeah, R.S.T is always tricky on even on the easy mission, and yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's exactly what I was worried about. And yeah, I cannot reach. Ooh. Okay, the confuse shot I completely forgot that I have more uses of the wind torrent, of course. So this is easily solved. But no, I think I want to kill. And yeah, I can use the confuse shot because I cannot reach. Cannot do this. Or I can use the shield to do that. I don't think it's worth it. So, yeah. And yeah, thanks to the Psion, almost a kill. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't know if they will emerge actually. No, it's too late for emerging. That's the last turn. And yeah, that's the tricky. That's exactly what I was worried about. The shield definitely comes in handy because this is the real problem. When there are 3 Vec like this, and you cannot do, and these are full HP, of course, 4 HP maybe, then yeah, this is the critical corner. That's why I start always on this side and worry about that and so on. I need to worry about that now. I just need to what do I need to do actually? Yeah, I can just leave it there. Yeah, of course the wind torrent is less impressive with the flying units, but you can always do this. And everything's fine. I don't think we need to. Let's do this first. Huh? If I do this, we'll be fine. If I do this, I will be even more fine, right? There's no fire. There's no smoke. Okay. Okay, wind torrent definitely make things easier, and that was scary anyway, because it's R.S.T. And now, are we ready for a high threat mission? Yes, I'd say we are ready. I don't. I mean, I shouldn't complaining, but that's just too much. I mean, it's weird because it takes so long to get to the first island and then get all the luck in the world. Also, last time we got better luck with pilots. Now the two strongest weapons in the game. I mean, that's not the point. It's not the point of the run. Also, I forgot to change colors. I said wanted to change every island. Ice generator. Yeah, we're definitely ready for this. Iron. Oh, of course, yeah, we need to invest some cores, otherwise it's worthless. Well, always helpful to freeze. Also, if you freeze the units over here, this is smoke immune, but because these can smoke, but no mech can freeze you, so yeah, if you freeze these, they won't work. Lose the advantage, so it's not as great on this mission. I don't think I want to use it. Yeah, with the terraformer this is not great, so I prefer the wind torrent on this mission. But yeah, I could just freeze everything on this side if I use it, for example, over here. Almost. Yeah, with the extra, we could freeze everything on that side. But yeah, that's not the point. I don't want to trivialize. But yeah, definitely something to think about. Should I do the thing I said? Yeah. So we can leave this one die at the end. Only 3 HP. Yeah, but we have the wind torrent, so we're not using the hydraulic legs every time. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So no need to worry about time pods. Already got it. I want to stay here to block the Vec. To keep the Vec on a. Well, also we can kill up there. Okay, so it's the opposite. We want to stay in the corners, so the Vec will come here or here, and we can decide to go left or right. This is a bad. So yeah, definitely this would have been a good spot to freeze stuff. We can do this. Not helping much. Unfortunately, we cannot deploy on top of other Vec, despite the UI saying that. I think the smoke would be helpful, and we can block basically this one. But then we'll stay in the corner. Let's just use Ghana as a good bait over here. Should be fine. Yeah, and I think, I don't know the terraformer, but some of them were not smoke immune, and when they introduced the Alpha Mosquito in Advanced Edition, they couldn't do anything. They fix it. Oh, that's bad. If we didn't have the extra damage, this would be very bad. This is not a good spot. This is a problem. Can I use... I think this could be a good use of the wind turret. So yeah, we can definitely take care of things without the wind torrent, but I mean, we have it. So might as well do this, right? Yeah, we need to push this away also. Maybe left. So the reason I wanted to go back is because we are never going to do this. There will be... we need to do one per turn. And this one is the less useful. So if I go down, it'll be fine. Probably it's best to do this instead. And go left. But then, yeah, this is annoying. So if I go left, this will attack the empty tile. And by left, I mean if I was playing as a white pieces in chess, I would be here. So this would be my left. The black is the black's right from here. Only because of they use the same numbers and letters. So yeah, this is definitely the best option. But where should I leave that? I don't want to get too close. I want to stay that way. And now we can do it this side. And of course, Confuse Shot does not do anything. We can only push it that way. Okay. Yeah, it's not a great map. Huh? We could get stuck, but now we're fine. Where can... Oh, perfect. It went down there, so we are good. And this is going there. Should I... Yeah, I cannot block, unfortunately. Block with that. And block. Yeah, I'm worried about this building, actually. Oh, I can block. Okay. Yeah. I want them to come to go that way. Didn't work. Didn't work at all. Luckily, I can just jump. Oh, yeah, I can kill. So I should probably do this. I could have used the wind torrent actually to keep blocking. So I could have moved here, used the wind torrent down, but yeah, I don't think we need to worry much about that. Or maybe I should. Yeah, let's do it. We have the HP, why not? So if I go here and they go here and they do this and they do that. Full HP. Let's play it super safe. Now we see the map of the HQ actually will be the difference maker. Oh, poor Raging Psion. Didn't know what hit him. Oh, I could have healed? No. Couldn't have healed with that because we did 2 self-damage. But yeah, that's the Terraformer for you. Sign Abomination is tricky. The map is not bad because the two mountains. So if this mountain gets destroyed, the situation will be very dangerous. So yeah, we've seen the ice generator with the flame behemoths. So I think it's time to let the wind torrent. Also, the wind torrent with the ice generator is not great because it will bump the frozen back. Keeping the same loadout, we should be fine. So if I don't want them to come here. I want to be able to push wind torrent to the left. But if I stay here, I cannot use the wind torrent. Yeah. This can also come here. Probably, hopefully I won't need the wind torrent then. Let's try to play like this. I don't know if it's a good idea, but yeah, I want to avoid the mosquito to come here. So where do you go? Perfect. So they're both targeting us. The problem is that, well, not perfect because I'm stuck now. But yeah, I have the option of going this way. Of course, I cannot do this. Probably would have been better to start over here. But yeah, we would be stuck either way. So, of course, we need Prospero Hurricane to go over here and hit some stuff. Not... oh, I cannot jump. So because of this, I considered this one, but not that one. So if I could have jumped in the middle, then it would be fine. This is a problem though. This is a very big problem. Not an easy combination. Yeah, I think that without the wind torrent, the run is over. Because I protected this building, it worked out great because the Psion protected it too. The problem is that since I protected the building, everyone came up to block us. So yeah, I had two options. I could have started the leap mech over here and then I could have jumped in from afar like the ranged mech. That would be probably the smarter option. I tried to block the mosquito over here, but yeah, it's more dangerous in the way because it can block us. And because of the extra +1 HP regeneration explode on death, so yeah, killing the others is not very easy. If I could jump over here, we could be fine. We would be fine. But yeah, the problem is the starfish, surprisingly enough. So, for example, I could... Let's say if I push this away... Yes. So I can push this away if I didn't have the wind torrent. Push this away, then jump here. I can push once. It's not enough though. Also, it will explode, so I cannot even kill it over here. That's the problem. That's why I said that the Abomination was actually the hardest of the three boss leader, Vec leader. And yeah, this is the typical situation in which it's close to the buildings. We cannot push it back unless we use the wind turret. I don't think there is another way. Also, if I stay... Oh, I put myself in a bit of a bind. So I cannot attack from the water even though it's the wind torrent. So either I take a bump damage or I need to push this away later. Probably the second, but I can always restart. But yeah, that's why I would be really worried without the wind torrent. So now I need to push this in the way. Yes. Didn't check the turn order, but yeah, it works. Oh, this also blocks for us. That's the power of the wind torrent. Unfortunately, yeah, Ghana over here, that's the worst, the situation in which now I think the Ghana is slightly better than Prospero. But at the beginning, I thought, I thought that Ghana wasn't as good because of a situation like this, because, yeah, when the flying back come close, there's not much you can do. So not only it will kill, but also it will kill over here, so it won't explode close to the building. And that's it. So where should I go with that? Like this, we'll add smoke. Like that, I will be a bit farther away. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to do this. No. This. Right? Yeah. That was tricky. But with the wind torrent, not a problem. Probably without the wind torrent, I could have done it if I started with the leap mech over here. I forgot to remember the rule with the ranged mech. The best position for the ranged mech is on a free column or row. But we're not out of the woods just yet. I can do this. It's not... Yes, it's going to kill it. So we should get the 4 HP back. Don't care about XP. I can... Oh, that's the problem with the starfish. Yeah, it is just a basic starfish, but it's giving a lot of issues because... Of course, we cannot push it in a corner. The building is too close, so yeah. Not as great as I... Oh, it didn't. So this one died because... Do I still have... Yes. This one died because the Psion died. The +1 HP from the Psion. So it didn't count as a kill for Ghana. And I didn't check, but I guess the XP then of this one got split between these two. Not... The unit luckily does not get the environmental kill, I call it. Yeah, so now it only has 1 HP. Okay. So we are good, but that was a bit too risky. Too close for comfort. Yeah. And I cannot block. There's no point in adding anything to that, so yeah. That should be it. So, yeah, the deployment. The wind torrent saved us, but probably it was a slightly miscalculation. I didn't take too much time with the starting situation. The deployment. This is not enough, huh? Should I? Oh, I cannot. I cannot do... Okay. Well, that's not over. That's not over, so the only way to kill this one is to do this. So I guess... Yeah, I think that was the only way to get rid of the mosquito. Now, I could reset and just use the wind torrent, but I think we are in a good spot. 3, yeah, we can use the wind torrent next turn if it's a problem. If you are in trouble. Also, yeah, this one doesn't have a pilot, so I don't need to save him. Yeah. Okay, so they didn't... If they were all 3 in a line, that would still be a bad. But... Oh. Not... So you can almost kill, but not quite. And they cannot jump over here. So I can push this one away. I can block. Okay, so I have the reset. so let's try. Let's try. It doesn't matter. We'll survive, but it doesn't matter because it's only the AI. And this one. Yeah. So yeah, if this would kill Ghana, then I would have used the Wind Torrent, but I think we are fine. Turn 1 is the critical one. Everything else... Yeah, try to accelerate this battle, but almost cost me the run again. Even with the strong weapons, we cannot be too confident, play too fast. Morgan, yeah, that's something I wanted to consider. The problem is that it will add +1 damage each, not +1 damage only to the attack. The alternative, oh, the missile barrage. So the missile barrage, I don't know if it's 3rd place, I don't think so, but it's the 3rd big... Okay, so what's up with this run? It's the 3rd big weapon that can target so many mech and possibly win. Not as good as the Wind Torrent, but now if only we had some conservative pilots. Well, we don't know, but this is it. We need a pilot, but yeah, this is great, especially with blobs and spiderlings. I don't think Morgan can help too much, but I'm hoping. All depends on the skills, of course. I mean, we already have the strongest weapon, so... Sometimes missile barrage is even better than Wind Torrent, but not most of the time. This is the shield placer, yes. That adds +1 range, but it's much... There's a better version of any class weapon. There are a bunch of science weapons that are actually a worse version of any class weapon. But yeah, I guess for balancing. So the any class weapons are rarer? I don't know. More rare. Calling an airstrike on a single tile anywhere on the map. Yeah, that's the get out of jail free weapon, but it's more helpful at the beginning. Now I don't think it's very helpful. Mechs no longer take damage. And we are again with the one reputation short. Yeah, because I picked this one instead. Yeah, that's the problem of not taking risks, that we don't... We are at 7 instead of 8 or 9. I wouldn't mind a targeted strike, but I don't want to sell anything, of course. If only I knew what Morgan had. This is 5, so... free reactor core and free an extra weapon. Yeah, I think that's the smartest choice. Unfortunately, we lose 2 HP. But, I guess... No, we don't... Technically, we don't lose 2 HP, because with the reactor core that we bought from Popular Hero, we can add the HP. We'll be fine. So, should I pick the targeted strike? Yeah, we're getting all the great weapons, but not normal ones that I would like to... Yeah, we don't have room. We'd like a regular weapon, please. I guess the shield placer is more helpful than the... Yeah, the problem is that it's very short. Yeah, the any class weapon allows you to put a shield on or to push. Then if you had one core, put a shield on any buildings on the map. Instead, you need to get closer. It's quite expensive, but yeah. It's a bit limited. Oh, of course, what I'm saying. The basic weapons is just affects building. Instead, here I can put a shield on whatever I want, even myself. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, there are some science class weapons, any class weapons that have slightly better version, but they have a trade-off. So that one was only the buildings. It can target anywhere, but only buildings. The fact that targets anywhere is very good for blocking. If you have projectile, you can stay somewhere and then attack, protect another building. But yeah, instead here we can use it wherever we want. So definitely want to pick this instead of the targeted strike that's more limited. Application plus, we can all push. Okay. So I guess I could have also sold the confused shot and kept the 2 HP for the pilot, but yeah, since he has popular hero, of course. Yeah. We can just use the power core to add here, so I don't think we'll miss him. Also, the power core will stay regardless. Instead, the mech, the pilot could die. Yeah, this is tricky. So I don't know if Morgan will survive with her ability here. We see. Definitely need to get extra HP. It seems that it combos well, of course, but the problem is we'll get 3 self-damage each attack if we are boosted after 1 kill. We'll see next time. For now, I like to end the episode here in case I'm thinking, in case I change my mind, but I think, yeah, this is the right. I don't see any other way of using, as I just already mentioned, why then the pilot is not bad actually. It's good, so with popular heroes. So let's see if we can win or not. It all depends. Centipede. Yes. Okay. So we've been lucky. The tumblebugs here would have ruined my plans. Centipede, Plasmodia are great leader for us, in the sense that they're not very threatening. Moth cannot become a leader. Bouncer leader can affect many tiles, but hopefully can be pushed around. Also with acid is armored, but we can add acid. Honestly, the worst part, if I keep in Pinnacle 4th, the worst leader I'm worried about is the Scorpion leader, which destroyed me when I forgot what it did. Can web 4 targets. Next time we'll go here. Hopefully if we get missions with the acid, it will be a very easy, a very short island. If not, the digger might be an issue. We don't have a way of dealing with the diggers aside from the shield. And of course the wind torrent. So we'll see next time. For now, thank you very much for watching. Take care.